Hi guys, this is the lesson about oral presentation skills. Hopefully this will be useful to you because throughout your bachelor degrees here at Mount Falun University, there will always be a presentation of each subject. You can't really escape that. So when you consider presentation, what do you have to think about? Of course, you need to think about body language, voice, study, confidence, well dressing, and the language. Now let's look at the details. Now, this PowerPoint will show you these points. Steps to creating a good presentation, how to create an effective PowerPoint, structure of a good presentation, presentation etiquette, and body language. Now, how do you know the way to create a good presentation? Well, just listen to this. Choose an interesting topic first, then think about your audience, who they are and what they want to know. Of course, when you present, you have to present to both your peers and your lecturers or teachers. So you have to find a good balance that you answered all the teacher's question correctly, but you also need to keep your friends from going to sleep. Okay? And next, you need to brainstorm a lot of ideas first. Don't just put anything you can think of at first right into the slides directly, okay? Because you need a quick research on the internet for more information. And then, after you find all this information, you also need to synthesize all of the generated ideas. Synthesize here in Thai mean สังเคราะห์ okay? วิเคราะห์แล้วเมื่อได้ข้อมูลมาการเราก็ต้องเอามาสังเคราะห์คือเอ่อทำแยกย่อยมันแยกย่อยความรู้ที่ได้เนี่ยออกเป็นย่อยๆเป็นข้อย่อยๆแล้วเป็นพาร์ทย่อยๆเนี่ยแล้วเราก็ต้องประกอบกลับมารวมกันเข้าเป็นใหม่ให้เป็นสิ่งใหม่เกิดขึ้นนั่นก็คืองานนำเสนอของเรานั่นเองอะไรอีก organize them into a piece of paper as the structured outline of the presentation. That's why when you see people doing their presentation, then usually have their own paper separately as a poi in Thai. They need that because they already organized their thoughts and their points into a piece of paper. And the visual aids, the presentation in this case, is just things for the audience to follow through your ideas. And then prepare an effective PowerPoint. So make sure it's not just a normal PowerPoint, it has to be effective. And then practice presenting at least twice with a stopwatch. Why am I saying this? Because time management is very important. Each class, the lecturer needs to finish all the presentation, so there's a time limit. Okay? So you should practice first with a stopwatch to check if you are over time, if you need to, or if you need to add more information or to extend the presentation. And next, how to prepare an effective PowerPoint. These are just a few points as a suggestion, okay? You can, these are like the standard thing good presentation should have, okay? Now, here what you should know. Don't use too many colors, see? Because it can distract your audience from the things you really want to say. Don't put too many words on your slides or what we call overcrowded slides. Sometimes even lecturers have a tendency to do this because there are so many things they want to say in one slide, but try not to, what you call, overcrowded your slides, okay? And then don't use too many font styles also because, like I said, any distractions created will affect how people receive your message. Okay. Also, be careful of choosing the font size too. Don't make it too little or too small, or else your audience won't see the text clearly, especially if they're in the back of the class. And then use bullet points and brief keywords to present long ideas. So instead of putting all the sentences you put in the paper, in directly onto the PowerPoint, only use bullet points with keywords, okay? That will help. And then you can speak the rest of your points, not from directly from the slides, but from your own notes, okay? And like I said, avoid using too many colors, for example, like this slide, or changing your color theme and font. See, the last slide is almost like a rainbow thingy, and now you've got a contrast of previous slides. And then every single slide, don't do it like three slides using three characters, three colors. People can't keep track of that, okay? Also, using colorful background can give you audience a headache. If you can really see this, okay? Using a colorful background can give your audience a headache. So don't do this. Be careful when you choose a background, okay? Or else people will give it a headache. Using a colorful now. Choose two or three colors that you will use for your entire PowerPoint. So in some materials, they might say, um, choose your color codes. Okay, if you like pastel, okay, then stick to only two or three, like bright blue, bright pink, bright green, something like that. Something that goes together. Okay, and keep them consistent like this. If you want orange, okay. If you want black and white, okay. But then keep it the same theme throughout, okay? And then choose contrasting colors. So if you've got light background like this, try to choose um, dark color font, okay? If you have light background and use light color font like this, it's hard to read. Do not put light text on a light background here, okay? Or even dark text on a dark background. Also, don't include too many words in one slide, like I said, which is what we call overcrowded, okay? It is a visual aid, like the content state, not the place for you to copy and paste all your notes. You don't have to read all this, okay? This is just from Wikipedia, nah? Venice. Okay. And also don't go crazy with animations and transitions as you just witnessed, like the spinning text, because the previous slides is just continuous still images, but with this one, the text just fly out of nowhere and the audience can feel confused about that. Also with GIF, right? GIF images. You don't want them to distract from the words you are trying to say. So think about if I'm trying to teach you about Thai economy, but then there's this picture on the right here with butterflies that keeps flying. And so your audience will only focus on the butterflies instead of your Thai economy presentation. Mhm. And also, don't use pictures that are irrelevant or unprofessional. With just if it's just presentation between like or among your colleagues, among your friends, okay. But for lecturers, especially when they're trying to grade your work, don't don't use pictures that are irrelevant or unprofessional. Okay, like this one, a man running, or even a monkey here. And next, avoid using the sound effect, which might give a heart attack to the audience. You're wondering, right? What does it mean? So if you like before this image appear, if I put some sound effects like a gunshot, people who might just who are might reading who are reading this text in the top, they might be interrupted by that sound effect. So, what about the structure? So, the structure of a good presentation needs to have like a good story. That's it. It's a kind of a storytelling. So, it needs a beginning, a middle, and an end. Or you can find other words. This is the same as a good essay structure, okay? Why? Because you need an introduction, a body content, and a conclusion. Now, with the introduction or the beginning, of course, you should greet the audience first instead of just go right into the content because the room, your friends might have to settle down first before they get into the content. And then you have to introduce yourself or your group members. Then state the topic of the presentation and inform why, which is the purpose of your presentation. You are here to deliver this presentation. And at the end of the introduction part, you should finish off with uh, the outline, which is showing and explaining what you want to talk about in your presentation. Okay? And add transition before I move to the next part. Outline here, agenda is like of saying, okay, you're going to talk about the types of butterflies, where you can find butterflies, how to differentiate each type of butterflies, and lastly, maybe the usefulness of distinguishing type or species of butterflies. Okay. Now, sample outline, you can do it like this. If you want to do a presentation about Bora Bora Island, well, some of your friends might never heard of this word before or this place that's called Bora Bora Island. So you should, of course, give background information such as the location, how to get there, what to do, and where to eat. These are the key things. But then you can have these are the headings that you need, the bullet points, but you can have subheadings, which are the location here, which is part of the background. The activities that you can do can be separated into water activities or shopping. And what about where to eat? It can include like breakfast and dining, and then the other one, nightlife. Okay? And of course, the conclusion and references of where you get your information from. Cute tortoise. Now, for example, water activities at Bora Bora. You can show pictures like this. So instead of just saying, oh, when you go to Bora Bora, you can fish or you can go diving because there are many beautiful corals under the sea and there are many species. Instead of putting all these texts, all these descriptions, just show them pictures like this. See, in one picture, it can describe more than a lot of words. Okay. Snorkeling and scuba diving, it can even be just here. Okay. What else? Water activities, riding an aqua bike underwater. Ooh, really? Yes, you can. Think of it as a mini submarine, okay? There really is an activity like this. What else? And then if you finish presenting about water activities on the Bora Bora Island, to do a conclusion, you should summarize all the main points of your content briefly. Why? Because sometimes with long presentation, especially, uh, let's say 3 hours, do you think that the audience are really focused on your presentation that they remember everything? That is so hard to find, okay? They might lose their focus for just 2 or 3 minutes, but they might miss some points there, okay? So you should summarize what did you just present, okay? And why was it so important for the audience to hear? So why wasting their time, essentially, okay? And you can also leave a final thought or a punchline, which is optional, okay? You don't need that, but at least you need to summarize these two informations. Of course, thank the audience and then welcome questions from the audience in case they have one. So, for example, if you are going to do the conclusion slides, this is the example. So, Bora Bora Island. Instead of just saying Bora Bora Island is the most beautiful island in the world, it contains how many square space, blah, blah, blah. No need to put all that information here again. These are just the uh, the short points to conclude everything you've just said, okay? So, the most beautiful island in the world, paradise on earth, French Polynesia, many fascinating activities with lagoon water, Marine lives, corals, glamorous pearls, best place for romantic holiday. And then show them pictures again so they'll keep their memories of Bora Bora Island. Air Tahiti Nui, a place you must visit before you die. See, this is a kind of punchline. If you want your presentation to be more than just, oh, just another information about Bora Bora, I can just read it. No, you actually have to listen to your friend's presentation to see this picture and have this punchline, a place you must visit before you die, to emphasize the importance of Bora Bora Island. Okay? Bora Bora. Now, there are also etiquettes here. Etiquette, it's a French word. The similar word is manner. Okay, มารยาท so there are also มารยาทในการ present. Okay, what are the simple presentation etiquettes? Well, always greet and introduce yourself before you speak your part. Make eye contact and smile. Speak loudly, clearly, slowly. When some people get nervous, they tend to speak quite quickly, like myself. So try to calm yourself and speak slowly but clearly. And then listen when someone else is presenting, of course. Dress nicely. Here, it doesn't mean you have to dress like a gala dress. You just don't wear your pajamas to class or to hear your friend's presentation, okay? Also, use your own words. I know, like in the internet, there are so many uh, what do you call like nice sentences, but it's good to have your own sentences to show sincerity and originality. Ah. And then the body language. When you stand in front of other people, of course, you have to be mindful, be aware of your body language. The very first thing that you need to think about is your body language because um, the body language here it means what you are doing with your body while you are speaking. Sometimes it's conscious, sometimes it's unconscious. And the area that I'm going to talk about is the posture, how you stand, how you move your body, eye contact, of course, where you look at, facial expression, what do you do with your face? Do you what do you call แคะขี้มูกตลอดเวลาไหมหรือแบบแคะแกะเกาตามใบหน้าหรือเปล่าเนี่ย so หรือทำหน้าขมวดคิ้วตลอดเวลาอย่างเงี้ยอาจารย์ก็จะไม่รู้ว่าเอ๊ะขมวดคิ้วเนี่ยคือสรุปไม่เข้าใจอยู่หรือเปล่าหรือว่ากำลังเครียดหรือไม่ถูกใจอะไรอย่างนี้บางทีมันยากที่จะอ่านได้นะคะ so be careful how you express yourself through your body language okay now แล้ว good posture เป็นยังไง good posture ก็คือลองดูรูปเหล่านี้นะคะรูปที่ขึ้นอุ้ยไม่ใช่โยคะแล้วนะคะนะรูปเหล่านี้สังเกตดีๆนะ good posture นะตรงนี้ควรจะไหล stand up straight บางคนเวลาเครียดๆเลยหลังงอปั๊บค่อมขึ้นมาอย่างนี้เลยแบบกำลังตั้งใจกำลัง intense มากเลยแต่ควรจะ stand up straight นะคะแล้วก็ distribute weight evenly on your feet ก็คือถ่ายน้ำหนักสองเท้าให้เท่ากันซ้ายขวา make your chin parallel with the floor so that you're looking at your audience คือไม่ใช่เอาแต่ก้มหน้าตลอดเวลานะคะเรารู้นะคะโพยเนี่ยมันอยู่ตรงมืออยู่ข้างล่างแต่เงยหน้าขึ้นมาบ้างนะคะมองคนบ้างนะอะไร hold on to your wrist with your other hand or let them hang แล้วมือจะทำยังไงกับมือเนี่ยถ้าโดยเฉพาะไม่ได้ถือโพยใช่ไหมมือว่างเขาก็บอกว่า hold on to your wrist คือกุมข้อมือไว้เคยเห็นนี่ไหมเคยเห็นแบบ bodyguard เขาอาจจะเอานี่ไง with your other hand ก็คืออาจจะเป็นกุมเป้าอะค่ะถ้ามือกุมเป้าแบบนั้นนะเขาเรียก hold on to your wrist นะคะแล้วก็หรือจะ let them hang either in front of you or beside your body คือจะเอาสองมือแนบข้างลำตัวก็ได้หรือจะเอาไขว้มือจับมือเขาเรียกอะไรแถวเหมือนเวลาแถวพักเนี่ยก็คือจับมือไว้อยู่ข้างหลังโอเคจับข้อมือไว้เอาวางไว้เอาไว้ข้างหลังตัวเองและที่สำคัญคือ stay calm and take a deep breath นะใจเย็นๆหายใจลึกๆโอเคดูตัวอย่างนะคะนี่ไงท่ากุมเป้าที่อาจารย์บอกไม่ยืนอย่างนี้นะคะไม่ยืนเท้าเอวอย่างนี้นะคะ not professional okay now bad posture okay เท่าที่อาจารย์เขาสังเกตกันมาเนี่ยเขาจับจุดอะไรกันได้เวลาคนที่ nervous เนี่ย giving a present in front of the class เนี่ยมันเกิดขึ้นได้ไหมถามว่ามันเกิดขึ้นได้แน่นอน it's okay it's natural เสร็จด้วยซ้ำเวลาอยู่ in front of a big group especially in another language so when they're nervous เนี่ยเขามักจะมันจะมีหลายประเภทของความ nervous ที่ว่าเวลาคนตื่นเต้นเนี่ยมีหลายแบบแล้วเรามีชื่อเรียกด้วยนะมีชื่อเรียก the soldier the astronomer the guilty child the clock the hula dancer and the bird watcher โอเคมาดูกันแบบแรก the soldier ตะเบะไม่ใช่ทหารนะคะไม่ใช่ลุงตู่นะ this student เขาทำอะไรเขา stand very straight มาก with their hands by their side เห็นไหมเวลายืนปั๊บนี่โอ้โหแขนแนบข้างลำตัวยืนแข็งตรงปั๊บอย่างนี้เลยเห็นไหมเครียดค่ะเข้าใจหรือมีอะไรอีก astronomer ดูดาวใช่ไหมคะไม่ได้มีกล้องส่องดูดาวนะคะเขาทำยังไง these students like to look at the stars while they are speaking ประเภทมองเพดานนะคะคือสมมุติว่าเดี๋ยวอาจารย์วาดรูปให้สมมุติว่าอันเนี้ยคือคนที่พรีเซนต์อยู่นะคะแล้วก็เพื่อนๆก็นั่งกันอยู่ตรงนี้เพื่อนๆนั่งกันอยู่3หน่อฟังอยู่ใช่ไหมสายตาเนี่ยอันเนี้ยคือมองปกติใช่ไหมควรจะมองมาอย่างนี้แต่จะมีประเภทที่เป็น astronomer ค่ะมองเพดานค่ะเพดานเนี่ยไฟที่อยู่บนเพดานนะคะฝ้าเพดานโอเคดังนั้นเราเป็นอย่างนั้นหรือเปล่าลองสังเกตตัวเองดูนะ often when they're trying to remember something เนี่ยเวลานึกย้อนอะไรสังเกตไหมเวลาแบบอ่านหนังสือว่าไงอย่างเงี้ยตาเราจะเผลอมองขึ้นฟ้าโดยอัตโนมัตินะเห็นไหมเงยหน้าขึ้นไป looking at the ceiling แล้วมีอะไรหนูทำผิดมาค่ะเวลาถูกจับได้ว่าทำความผิดเนี่ยทำท่ายังไงรู้ไหม look at their shoes instead of the audience ก็คือมองเท้าแทนที่จะมองระดับสายตามีอะไรอีก clock ให้นึกถึงอะไร clock สมัยก่อนมันมีลูกตุ้มอยู่ข้างล่างใช่ไหมแล้วลูกตุ้มมันแกว่งยังไงมันแกว่งซ้ายแกว่งขวาคนก็เช่นกัน these students like to swing back and forth like a pendulum of a clock บางคนแกว่งซ้ายแกว่งขวาบางคนแกว่งหน้าแกว่งหลังเห็นไหมโยกตัวไปโยกตัวมานี่แหละค่ะ the clock มีอะไรอีก hula dancer โอ้โหมันไม่ได้มี hula จริงๆนะคะเกิดอะไรขึ้น hula dancer เนี่ย these students swing their hips back and forth like they're trying to do the hula คือบางคนเคยเห็นไหมที่ยืนแล้วถ่ายน้ำหนักมาข้างหน้าแล้วก็ไปข้างหลังแล้วก็ไปซ้ายไปขวาแล้วพอหน้าหลังซ้ายขวาเนี่ยเหมือนเต้นเลยไหมเต้นฮูลาฮูปเลยนะคะมีอะไรอีก bird watcher ถามว่าจะมีได้ใช้อะไรเนี่ยกล้องส่องทางไกลเอามาทำอะไรไม่ใช่มันคือ seem interested in looking out the window instead of their classmates ดังนั้นสมมุติว่าพรีเซนต์หน้าห้องแต่เป็นห้องนั้นน่ะเป็นห้องที่ติดหน้าต่างอยู่ฝั่งขวาอย่างเงี้ยเวลาออกไปหน้าห้องพรีเซนต์น่ะมองแต่ข้างนอกกับกระจกข้างนอกคุณกำลังพรีเซนต์ให้คนที่อยู่ตรงกระจกเลยอย่างเงี้ยเหมือนกับมองป่ามองต้นไม้ใบหญ้าข้างนอกมากกว่าจะสนใจคนในห้องโอเคระวังอย่าเป็นอย่างนั้นแล้วคราวนี้ facial expression นี่ก็สำคัญเห็นไหมเพราะมันบอกอะไรคุณขมวดคิ้วไม่ขมวดคิ้วเนี่ยมันบอกได้นะคุณ friendly หรือ unfriendly โอเค now with eye contact of course you'll be a lot more effective if you use correct eye contact โอเคไม่ได้นั่งจ้องจับผิดนะคะหรือแบบจิกกล้องขนาดนั้นนะไม่ได้ต้องทำแบบนั้นนะคะ tips มันคืออะไรแล้วเราจะรู้ได้ไงทำยังไงให้มันเป็น eye contact ที่ดีให้จินตนาการว่าตัวเองเป็นเหมือนพัดลมแล้วเคลื่อนหัวเนี่ยเคลื่อนสายตาเนี่ย slowly back and forth from one side of the classroom to another สแกนเนี่ยซ้ายไปขวาไปซ้ายก็ได้ยังไงก็ได้ค่ะ one side to the other เนี่ยเห็นไหมโอเคเหมือนพัดลมกำลังสายนะคะแล้วอะไรต่อ keep your eyes on the audience and not on the ceiling หรือ your shoes โอเค smile with your eyes and then don't just look at the teacher ไม่ได้พรีเซนต์เดี่ยวให้อาจารย์นะคะให้เพื่อนฟังด้วยโอเค for the whole class not just the teacher จบแล้วค่ะ